All right. Oyez, oyez, oyez. The Court of Appeals of the Fourth Appellate Judicial District is now open pursuant to call.
Good afternoon. Thank you. You may be seated. Welcome to the Fourth Court of Appeals. Our first court memorial service was held in February of 2001, when we remembered and honored the life of retired Chief Justice Carlos Cadena, who who retired in 1990 after 25 years of service on the bench. It was the first of two events, the court memorial, held to capture and honor the memories of our brothers and sisters-in-law who've passed the milestone we all must pass. The second initiative, of course, involved naming this building that we sit in here today. Chief Justice Carlos Cadena and Chief Justice Blair Reeves are the namesake of the Cadena Reeves Justice Center, where the Fourth Court of Appeals now sits and holds court. On November 4th, 2021, the court first streamed our memorials, and like today, we are now able to invite a greater audience via live stream on the Fourth Court's YouTube channel. Who would have thunk I would have said that our court has a YouTube channel, but here we are. Greetings to our virtual audience, which includes many members of the bar and bench, along with family and friends who could not be present here today, who join us today to celebrate the life and contributions of Mr. David Vernon Schneider. We host these memorials in partnership with the San Antonio Bar Association. The purpose, again, of these memorials is twofold. First, it is intended to honor the memory of, again, judges and attorneys like Mr. Schneider, who have lived to serve as an example to other members of our profession. And in doing so, we continue to inspire ourselves and promote professionalism and an appreciation for how our skills and talents serve to help others. And of course, the second purpose being that to promote our legal fraternity as honoring the lives of our esteemed colleagues like Mr. Schneider, that gives us all deeper roots within our legal community. I'd first like to introduce the members of the court. To my far right is Justice Lisa Rodriguez. To my immediate right, Justice Luz Elena Chapa. Again, I'm Chief Justice Rebecca Martinez. To my immediate left is Justice Beth Watkins. And to my far left is Justice Lori Valenzuela. Two members of the court, Justices Irene Rios and Patricia Alvarez, are unable to be present today, but they're here in spirit and send their regards. I'd also like to introduce the members of the family, Mr. Schneider's family. His wife, Cindy Schneider, is here present with us. Daughters Diana Rendon and husband Ray. Daughter Kristen Schneider Borger and husband Jonathan. Son David R. Schneider and wife Yvonne. And their grandkids out there somewhere, Ava and Levi Rendon, Weston and Emmeline Borger as well. So if they're on live streams, welcome, kids. I'd also like to introduce our speaker this morning, and I'll invite the gentleman to come up, Mr. David R. Schneider, or we'll invite him to make opening remarks. Right here. Please do.
Well, thank you all. I'd like to begin by extending our heartfelt gratitude to the Fourth Court of Appeals for recognizing the profound legacy of my father, David Schneider. Thank you all for having us here. For him, being a lawyer and esteemed San Antonio Bar Association member was not merely a profession, but a lifelong passion. Today, I am honored to illuminate the lasting impact he leaves behind. My father's journey commenced at the University of Texas at Austin, where he engaged in the rigorous Plan 2 pre-law program. Even in his formative years, the path to becoming a lawyer was clear to him. He pursued his Juris Doctorate at the University of Houston Law Center, driven by an unwavering determination to fulfill his calling. During his college summers, he endured the challenges of selling books and Bibles door to door, a testament to his indomitable work ethic. These experiences instilled in him a fundamental principle of perseverance and diligence, laying the groundwork for his future success. Initially embarking on his legal career in Houston, he decided to join the family business as the VP of Land. As an exceptional landman, His profound understanding of the law propelled the company's growth. Through his astute negotiations and unwavering commitment to integrity, he orchestrated numerous land deals that contributed to the transformation of Olson Energy into the thriving entity it is today. In reflecting on my father's character, his peers offered the following testaments. David was a real friend and one of the very best. You don't run across people of his character often in life. I am privileged to have known him, Michael Curry. I knew him to be a warm, intelligent, serious person, a husband, father, and friend. He embodied what a good person should be, Arthur Rosenthal. He was by far the smartest, honest, and most reliable attorney. What a loss of a good guy, Stephen Lee. Honest, intelligent, warm, filled with integrity, loyalty, and trustworthiness. These qualities, echoed by his esteemed colleagues, encapsulate the essence of my father's character. They underscore the mark of a distinguished attorney and, above all, the nature of a remarkable human being. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Schneider. Again, we co-host these memorials in partnership with the San Antonio Bar Association. And at this time, I'll invite the president of the San Antonio Bar Association, Mr. Steve Chiscano, to make a presentation.
May it please the court. Memorial resolution on the death of David Schneider on behalf of the San Antonio Bar Association. Whereas David Schneider, a beloved San Antonio Bar Association member, was born in Des Moines, Iowa on July 16, 1956, to Nancy and Vernon Schneider, and passed away on January 7, 2023. Whereas David was the son of a university professor and his family moved often and all over the country. David lived in Iowa, Indiana, Oregon, Wisconsin, California, Virginia, and Texas. David was a dedicated student and was fortunate to attend many excellent schools. He achieved the rank of Eagle Scout in 1972. Whereas David attended the University of Texas at Austin, where he met the love of his life, Cindy, in 1975, and earned his law degree from the University of Houston Law Center. David began his legal career in Houston, but then decided to join the family oil and gas business, Olson Energy, Inc., as vice president. He spent a career buying and selling oil and gas wells and helping the working and royalty interest owners. Whereas he was a longtime member of the Coker United Methodist Church and served in many roles, including trustee and finance chair. He also served as a Stephen minister at Coker for 20 years, providing Christian care to church members during times of need. Whereas David and Cindy were fortunate to take many wonderful trips with family and friends all over the world, David enjoyed landscaping and gardening and was also passionate about the arts, culture, history, and music. He enjoyed collecting art of all kinds and was particularly fond of Western art. Whereas David was devoted to his family and is survived by Cindy, his loving wife of 44 years, and his three children, Diana Rendon, husband Ray, Kristen Schneider Berger, husband Jonathan, and David Schneider, wife Yvonne. He leaves 4 beautiful grandchildren, Ava and Levi Rendon, and Weston and Emmeline Berger. He is also survived by his mother, Nancy, and 3 brothers, Kirk, Mark, and John Schneider. Be it resolved that the San Antonio Bar Association and the Fourth Court of Appeals of Texas express their genuine regret on the death of David Schneider, an honorable and distinguished lawyer, and express their sincere sympathy to his family and to his friends. Be it further resolved that this resolution be appended to the San Antonio Bar Association minutes and copies sent to the family. Be it further resolved that this resolution be placed in the permanent records and minutes of the Fourth Court of Appeals in Texas, dated this 9th day of May, 2024, signed by me, the president of the Bar Association. Just want to say thank you for allowing me the honor to read this resolution to you today. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chiscano. And it is so ordered that the resolution will be incorporated into the formal minutes of the fourth court. Each memorial service is recorded also by a court reporter, as you see seated to my left, Terry Schultz. It's later transcribed, and a copy of which will also be presented to the surviving members of the family and also entered into the formal minutes of the Fourth Court of Appeals. Hoffman Reporting and Video Services has donated the services for this purpose, and they volunteer their time and donate their services for all of these memorial services. They've been doing it for a couple of decades now. So please join me in applause to express our gratitude to both Kathy Huffman, Terry Schultz, who's here with us today, and Mr. Steve Lopez. Thank you very much. That concludes our memorial service for this day. The court will be adjourned for the rest of the afternoon in honor of Mr. Schneider, and the family is certainly welcome to be here. The court would like to also come down and visit with you before your departure. And the court is now adjourned. Thank you very much.